Going against a warrior, most likely aggro. Oh man, so Mortal Coil's good, Shadow Bolt's good, and Twilight Drake and Shambler are both good. Because we can play Twilight Drake and then we'd Shambler it. So I actually like everything here. I know it looks super greedy to keep, but everything is good. Alright, and I'll change the deck list here in a second. I just can't change it now because we have our hard drive on the other computer. And unfortunately, we're rendering those, so I have to look in the after the end of this game. We'll switch it over. Dragon Tempo. At least it's not pirates. So we either do nothing, we tap. We're gonna take a lot of damage from that card. Dragon Tempo Warriors have a really bad turn 3 unless they have the monkey. It's either equip a weapon or monkey. Fuck me. Of course he has monkey. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh man, this guy's curve is brilliant. Alright, this is gonna be rough. We can do it though, maybe. As long as he can't kill this Drake or he ignores it, we Shambler it, we make trade, we win. We just have to make sure he doesn't kill the Drake. So like he can't do like some blood to Icor or execute bullshit. Alright. My face hurts, but besides that, everything else is doing alright. Okay. Wow. This guy means business. Alright, we've stabilized, kind of. So right now we want him to play the 6-drop 9/9 so we can Siphon Soul it. Sir Finley, the worst case scenario is Hunter. That's the worst one. Even Warlock we can keep up with, but Hunter we cannot. I can't sometimes, guys. I honestly can't. We want to keep the taunt alive, but there's no way to do that.
So many possibilities.
Yeah, I guess the only way to keep the taunt alive was the Shadow Flame, or Azure Drake. So the trades I see is trade, go face Giant, or we Shadow Flame, Peddler, trade face. But this is the this is definitely the strongest play. Hey man, what's up? I'm back. What up, Sanyel? What's going on, man? Getting kind of fucked on by unluckiness.
The menagerie is for guests only.
It's definitely Siphon Souling that, so I'm glad I didn't do the other option, which was the more defensive play. Farseer is super good. Alright, so we win next turn if he can't do 10 damage, so he would need Mortal Strike, Hero Power. Does he run Mortal Strike? Probably fucking not. Monkey doesn't stop it because Blast Crystal Potion. 2 taunts, however, do stop it. Holy fuck, the cancer. Alright, how do we play around 2 taunts? Trade. Unless we blast crystal one.
possibilities.
So we blast crystal. Yeah, I think we blast crystal one. But we want to play our creatures first.
Side effects? No.
We can even go as far as shadow flaming this. And then guaranteeing we don't die. I like that a lot more. You get a shack. You get a shack. Everyone look under your seats. You all get shacks. Boss of bacon. You funny guy. All right, do we have lethal? So we have 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I guess we'll peddler first and see if... Oh, we should have brand peddler, but either way. Leper gnome. Can't attack with it. Doesn't do much. Corruption doesn't do much. So I guess we're going to take this. Should have brand peddler. That's my mistake. Oh, we need to kill his board.
So many possibilities.
I have no time for games.
I guess we could keep the Drake alive. But I'm not going to do that. Demon Wrath doesn't deal damage to them. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're exactly right. Miss lethal. Looks like we got it anyway, boys.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? My shield.
Oh, we missed it again. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Oh, no, 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 we didn't. No, no, we didn't. Nope, nope, nope. We missed it though. You're exactly right. We should have the Demon Wrath with the Leper Gnome and all that shit. You're exactly right. Look at this guy. Next level has Deathwing in his deck. Yeah, so we would have played. We had Power Overwhelming, went faced with everything, played Leper, and then Demon Wrath to kill Leper. What up, Huss? What's going on, buddy? All right, so let me get the deck list for you guys. Oh my god, it's so fucking long. All right, so we need to get out all the golden cards. So the deck list looks shorter. Yeah, there it goes. Boop. Now we replace them back all with our golden cards. All right. Give me a second, I'll pull that up on the side. For a moment.
Gul'dan versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Did I fuck up somehow? I don't think so. Where the fuck's the deck list? There we go. So against, say, Rogue? No. I mean, these two are always good. The problem is his aggressive early game. So I guess we just keep Drake. Even this I don't like keeping because of sap, but we don't play around sap. Well, I choose not to. Or currently choose not to. We can play Mistress. It's not too bad. Pretty annoying for him.
Side effects? No.
Well, you try Control Warrior today? We actually tried a lot of Control Warrior. I think it was not last night, but the night before. Played a lot of Control Warrior. What a guy. He has patches in his hand. The reason we tapped instead of playing the other Mistress is because we want to take damage prior to this Mistress popping, and she's gonna pop right now and heal us for 4, so that's why I tapped. So now we'll tap again and play another Mistress. We just want to make sure that they heal us for something, right? As long as they heal us for something, it's all worth it in the end. I know it makes us have a lesser Twilight Drake, but the thing is, if it gets sapped regardless, then I would rather at least have creatures on the board than it just getting sapped and having nothing. Like, having 4/9 Twilight Drakes in the rogue matchup don't matter. I'd rather have a 4/7 or a 4/6, us play cards, it gets sapped, and then keeping 2 cards, hoping it gets really big, and then bad things happening to our soul. The way you win this matchup is by just board control. Board control. Shadow Flame's really nice too. Hey, look, what do you know? He has sap. And now we're gonna play the Mountain Giant. Here comes a big Van Cleef. Never mind, we have to blast Crystal Potion. What an idiot. Actually, no. You never play around blast Crystal Potion. This guy's 100% correct. Feels good, man. Finally, we have we got the good shit. Will you try Control Warrior, and what do you think about it? Is this somewhere playable? Yeah, Control Warrior is definitely super viable. 100%. The deck's really good. If you're looking to like it may not be the fastest deck on ladder, but it's definitely a really good deck on ladder. Do we just play another giant? Or we tap Drake? I think tap Drake is fine, right? Or we can just tap giant. I'm an idiot. She's back in the atmosphere. Just don't have another sap. Sick nasty. So we actually can Drake Shadow Bolt that and then just trade. Just so we can't have anything like Cold Blood or anything like that. No shenanigans, just kill him. Maybe 8 face was better there because of the lack of cards in his hand, but I would hate for him to throw like a second Cold Blood out there, conceal, and us have to use like a Shadow Flame. I guess that wouldn't be the worst thing though. I'm just too safe when I play against rogues. I'm too conservative. Tell me. Alright, definitely don't tap. So right now he would be at 12, putting him at lethal next turn. So definitely attacking face with the 8 before was much better. 100% right. Boss, or boss of bacon. Yeah, you right, man. You failed to follow the Smork song. Not because it was the inferior play or the not optimal play. It was just because it didn't follow the Smork song. Oh man, you funny, you funny. All right, so Handlock picking up the wins here where the Dragon Priest left off. Feels good, man. Yeah. I still have lethal, but it sets up a better lethal, I suppose. But it leaves a 3/3 up. So I don't know. It could have gone either way. Tell me. Do we have any wine left? Is the question. We have a little bit. I think we have a tiny bit of coffee left too. That's what I'm talking about. All right, going against Scott. All right, Scott. Tired of your shit. I'm just kidding. I don't know this guy. We're gonna keep Shadow Bolt and Hellfire. What's up, viewers? What's going on? I saw we jumped from 25 to 32, so welcome everybody who is unfamiliar with the Shack. Welcome. I hopefully you enjoy both the music and the gameplay. Also, for those of you who are here all of the time, I've seen a lot of people here almost every stream, but then I looked at who's following, and a lot of the people that comment here all the time aren't actually following the channel. I don't know how you guys get the notifications to get here, like the first ones every time, without following and know the notifications. But either way, It's crazy. Just make sure if you enjoy it, follow. We don't do anything. Why do you only have 25 viewers? Last time I watched it was like 65. It's because earlier today when we were streaming, Twitch's headquarters, Twitch, the whole thing went down for like 30 minutes, and that's when we normally stream. These are right now is off hours, so everybody who normally watches, they thought that we probably aren't streaming again. So everybody watching right now is kind of just like either follows us on Twitter or whatever. This sucks. So we coin Shadow Bolt this. That hurts pretty bad. Dark Peddler, we're gonna take 6 more. Coining Demon Wrath I think might be a little bit stronger, because it stops all damage for the time being. Because then we can Peddler into like Elven Archer, Mortal Coil, Stone Tusk Boar. There's a lot of outs to kill a 1 HP versus Shadow Bolting and having to deal with 2 creatures. Okay, so now we're gonna have to leave it up to Dark Peddler to do work, or we can Shadow Bolt this or Shadow Bolt that, but I think Dark Peddler is a little bit better play here. I have faith in the Peddler.
Buying or selling.
Just gotta have a little bit of faith. Elven Archer value, folks. It's all about the Elven Archer value. I would have Hellfired, but we were 1 mana off, Bacon. If he goes face, then we have a good Defender of Argus turn. If he doesn't go face and makes trade or like board clears like this, then we just Hellfire. But even Hellfiring this feels pretty bad as well, to be honest, because we don't really kill anything worth value. We're killing 2 totems, the card that got generated from a Maelstrom, and nothing else. I almost want to brand, but then that follows up into a Jade Lightning, and we have nothing to brand into, right? We'd have to draw into like a 1-drop, like a Mixtress of Mixtures, and then we would play Defender of Argus. If he also plays Feral Spirits, that's good for us, but I don't think we Hellfire here. We could choose to tap, but that's a little bit too defensive, so I'm gonna brand. The Diablo card back looks sick. How do you get the card back? Cold Gum? I wasn't really paying attention. So there's the Jade Lightning, which I said, but this kind of used a direct damage spell to kill a creature we couldn't gain value off of, granting him a 1/1 on board, which then makes our Hellfire better this turn. So, I mean, you could look at it either way. We also could go with the Twilight Drake, but the problem with Twilight Drake is if he drops a Flame Tongue anywhere in there, it's just really rough for us. So I'm just going to choose to clear the board now and have him kind of just go from top decks. And then we drop Twilight Drake into hopefully like a 2 or 3 drop with Defender, and we're going to be good. This week's Tavern Brawl? Okay, so I'll definitely play this week's Tavern Brawl. I'll play it right now, actually, right after this game. I want that card back. That actually looks really sick. I had no idea you got a card back from this week's Tavern Brawl. We'll probably lose some viewers because of it, but if they're not here they can't withstand 1 game of Tavern Brawl, maybe they, maybe they shouldn't be at the shack. That's good, as long as he didn't get Hunter. I'm alright with that. I don't like tapping. We're just gonna go ahead and Drake. We're too low. It's an anti-boss? AI boss? Alright, sounds interesting enough. We'll take a look. So we just need a 3-drop. We can Blast Crystal Potion that, so never mind. So what we're looking for here is a 3-drop. So Mistress of Mixtures is actually super sick anywhere in here. Siphon Soul actually is better than anything, because it actually heals us. It does the same thing as Blast Crystal Potion. We want to use this potion when we have 10 mana, so it doesn't really change anything whatsoever. The sooner we use it, the worse it becomes. The later we use it, the better it is. Alright, so anything 4-drop or less so we can combo with Argus is basically a victory here. Keeps hitting me with these Spirit Claws, man. My face hurts. Alright, good stuff.
My shield for Argus.
I could have gone Mountain Giant and then defended that next turn, but I really don't want to do that, because that leaves him another turn to be able to do some stuff, because he's held 2 cards in his hand for quite some time now. Probably one of those is a Lightning. The other is either a Jade Lightning or a Lava Burst. So I'd rather not give him the opportunity to push us down to below 5 HP so he can then top deck whatever other damaging spell is in his deck for the win. We can easily Shadow Bolt one of those, not a big deal whatsoever. Unfortunately, he was able to kill our 4/4 with a 1 mana weapon. That feels pretty terrible, but gotta play around it. So we could go Giant and just attack the 1/3, but if we can kill off the Azure Drake, it'd actually reduce his weapon damage. So I think that's the best thing here, folks. Oh man, Scott, what are you gonna do, man? If we draw Jiraxis, maybe there's merit to tapping. First things first, we'll attack Mortal Coil. Another Mortal Coil. That's funny. Alright, so we could Shadow Bolt or we Giant. I'm gonna Giant. The Shack is back. Your stream keeps buffering, by the way. I think that's Twitch, to be completely honest. But I'll lower my killer bait or whatever the hell it's called in the stream settings. I actually just bumped it to 2K when it was 1.9, so I'll put it back to 1.9. That's where everybody everybody was okay with 1.9. People say that Reno Priest is a good matchup for Brawl. For me, Reno Mage worked just fine. Oh, so we actually pick our deck? We don't get our deck chosen for us? Either way, I have a Reno Mage that can work fine. Is he gonna go face here? Probably. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so let's draw and see what happens. Mistress and Mixtures is good.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
We have lethal next turn, no reason to tap. Rob needs to grow out the beard. Nah, man. I keep it trimmed. If we grow it out too long, it just people start freaking out. Interesting choice to run 2 Argus but no Sun Fury. Most people prefer Sun Fury. I like Argus because if you're gonna run Bran, you might as well run synergy, like cards that work well with Bran, right? So like Sun Fury, as much as it gives you the cheap taunts, I find that most of the time it feels kind of awkward, right? Like the reason you'd run 1 Defender and 1 Sun Fury is because you're running Reno, which perfectly makes sense. But if you're gonna run a Handlock, then why wouldn't you run 2 cards of just the better card? It gives creatures taunt +1/+1. So I don't know. I just found it worked a little bit better in those situations. That's just my opinion on it. I build my decks a little bit different, whether they're better or worse for the meta. Yeah, I always just see. I play until they start winning, right? If they start winning, then something's going right? We switched to Handlock because Dragon Priest was failing, and we've gone 3-0. So.